White flag up. That off in the Bar 1 Racing Royal Bun Novice Hurdle. Grade 2, a little over 2 miles. It's fielded 8 runners. They're on the run of the first flight, and it's Gaucher who leads Plantier. Handy is Z-Band on the outside of the grey Bellocchio. Tounsivator jumps up in between horses, and the black and white is Romeo Coolio. And then the mare Cast a Spell, and already a break of 4 to 5 lengths to Sea of Sands. It's Gaucher cutting out the running, has gone on by 2 1/4 lengths to Plantier in second. The stable companions followed to the bend by Z-Band and Tounsivator, and Romeo Coolio next, and Cast a Spell. Bellocchio is now 1 from last, and at the rear is Sea of Sands. Facing the flight past the stands, number 2, and it's Gaucher and Brian Hayes in the lead. From Plantier, Sean O'Keefe joined for second by Z-Band and Jack Gilligan as they jumped their second flight, and then Romeo Coolio and Sam Ewing disputing fourth with Tounsivator and Danny Mullins. With them is Cast a Spell and Keen Quirk, with the final couple, Bellocchio, Paul Townend, and Sea of Sands, Patrick Mullins. Continuing on rising ground to flight number 4. And it is Gaucher in the lead from Z-Band and Plantier in the stars. Tounsivator Novice at that one. Romeo Coolio is next, and then Cast a Spell as they continue up towards the highest point of the track. They've tightened up a little bit, and it's Gaucher holding sway over Z-Band, edging into second ahead of Plantier. Fourth is Romeo Coolio, just fifth is Tounsivator from Cast a Spell. 2 lengths to Bellocchio, and closer and last is Sea of Sands as they race downhill soon at the halfway stage, the Bar 1 Royal Bun Novice Hurdle. It's Gaucher leading a stacking field from Z-Band, Plantier and Romeo Coolio, then Cast a Spell and Tounsivator. Bellocchio is 1 behind Sea of Sands, continuing their run towards the 4th to last flight. Little changes up front. It's Gaucher with the edge from Z-Band, and then Plantier and Romeo Coolio. Cast a Spell next, a couple of lengths to Tounsivator, Bellocchio and Sea of Sands trails the field still. Turning towards the 4th last flight, and then it's Gaucher with a reduced advantage over Z-Band, as Plantier is joined for third by Romeo Coolio, and then Cast a Spell, mistaken last by Sea of Sands. Cast a Spell followed by Tounsivator and Bellocchio. Heading for the 3rd last flight. Less than 3/4 of a mile to go. It's Gaucher by under a length to Z-Band, then Plantier, who's just wrestled back 3rd from Romeo Coolio. Together Tounsivator and Cast a Spell, and then Bellocchio and Sea of Sands. Coming to the flight on the approach to the straight, this is 3 out. And it's Gaucher in the stripes. Into it first from Z-Band, and then Plantier. They're tracked for the approach to the straight by Romeo Coolio. So turning in with 2 flights left to jump in the Bar 1 Royal Bun Novice, it's Gaucher and Z-Band 1 and 2, followed by Romeo Coolio. Running the rail is Plantier, and then Tounsivator, and Bellocchio is creeping a little bit closer. Their heads turned for home. Shortly facing the 2nd last, it's Gaucher from Z-Band now shaken up. Arriving in the black and white is Romeo Coolio. To the inside, Plantier. Romeo Coolio followed by Bellocchio, who made a slight mistake, and then Tounsivator. They've 1 flight left to jump, and it's Gaucher, fractional leader from Romeo Coolio, who's now coming up on terms. Plantier is not out of it on the inside. 1 flight left, and it's still Gaucher with the upper hand from Romeo Coolio, and Tounsivator is picking up, followed by Plantier. The final flight, 3 in the air together, and it's Tounsivator on the outside, who's come to lead in the dying embers of the Royal Bond, and it's Tounsivator and Danny Mullins who lower. Romeo Coolio and Sea of Sands from last took 3rd.
Danny Mullins is the toast of the Temple Bloodstock Tounsivator Syndicate. He's just won the Royal Bond Novice Hurdle on Tounsivator. Danny, congratulations. What a win that was. Was it any surprise to you?
You know, he was coming in here with a decent rate, and he had a lot of summer experience, and Romeo Coolio is obviously a very good horse, and you know, glad to beat him today. I'm sure he'll be back for more battles in the winter, but we're quietly hopeful. You know, one of Willie's in a Royal Bond with a bit of experience, big chances.
Talk us through the race. Did it go roughly how you hoped? You obviously met a little bit of traffic in the home straight.
Yeah, a little bit. You know, I just wanted a bit of cover early, jumped great through the race. You know, across the side, there was a few were jumping left in front of me. I was trying to calculate what way they'd jump down over the 2nd last, and they did spread again. I thought I might have been into that gap a little bit quicker, but had to switch, and a good horse picked up again, down flew the last and put it to bed there.
He looks to have taken it to another level today. What about the future for Tounsivator? Can he go on and win more big races?
I think so. It probably deserves his crack at Grade 1 level. Willie will have a look at the programme and leave that up to him. I suppose a man we have to give a mention to is not here, is Aubrey McMahon.
Where is Aubrey? I thought he'd be certainly to be here. Yeah.
He's partying in New York. Well, if he wasn't partying, he is now. So, credit to him. He's picking fantastic horses, and great that I'm able to ride a few of them.
And Danny, winning a big race for you obviously always means a lot, but how much extra kick do you get out of it for the riding winner for a big bunch of guys like these who are so enthusiastic?
Yeah, winning is everything, but syndicates winning big races like today, it brings so much to racing that, you don't have to be a superpower. On a budget, you can come together and get it done and beat the best. So that's fantastic for racing that it's happened today.
And that's you done for the day, you were telling me there. You're going to head off for a party yourself with these guys? That looks like a yes.
I don't know if I'll be able to keep up.
Enjoy, guys. Well done.
Thank you. Thanks a million.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.